it is that you're excited about. And that's what
we were reviewing the information because Eric was kind of talking fast.
And then what you want to do is, all you're doing is you're letting them know that you thought about them because of LifeVantage, right? Because calling somebody out of pocket, somebody that you haven't talked to in a while, it's like, okay, right? But you thought about them. Now once you let them know the intention of the phone call, you need to backtrack it and go into relationship.
But I'll talk about that later. How are you?
Yeah, exactly. So the reason why I'm connecting with you is I just partnered up with a company that's teaching me how to build relationships. There's incredible opportunity with it. You know, I'm surrounded by incredible mentorship, leadership, a community of people that are just motivated, inspiring. We're all helping each other, whatever, right?
So come up. I think what's helping me understand this is come up with bullet points, that things I'm excited about, and then so memorize those bullet points. So whenever I'm ready to share my story, I can just pull the bullet points off of my head and fit it according to the flow of the conversation. Right? That's
so what I'm saying is you want to let the brand new person know why you're connecting with them. It's with LifeVantage. Eventually, you're going to share LifeVantage. That's why we're calling it, right? Yeah. Because of LifeVantage. But the problem is, if you just shove LifeVantage down their throat, then it becomes self-serving from their perspective. They don't know your heart. They can't see somebody's heart, you know?
Like you're calling me to push product on
no matter how good your intentions are, they don't see it that way.
It just happened to me.
They don't see it that way. So what you got to do is you're setting the intention of, well, this is, you know, I'm a part of something huge. It made me think about you. This is what I'm excited about, but I'm really here to reconnect with you. How's life? I do want to share with you first. They're gonna do this. Well, just tell me about it. No. I want to connect with you. Yeah. I'm not gonna even go there.
And I'm busy. I gotta go. Talk to you all the time. We can talk about that later.
Yeah, we can talk about that later.
Okay, good. That's what I wanted to know.
It's important, but we have time. I want to establish our relationship is more important right now.
All right. Yeah.
And then because they really want to know, because that's how human nature is. Right. Go, come on. And once you go, okay, I'm gonna just share it with you. And you go, blah, 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 you say all this stuff. They go, no, because this is a relationship business.
Yeah.
Right. So you gotta turn off your pitch or go into that presentation. You gotta turn that off after you make that initial connection. You gotta focus on just being a person.
Right.
And I can't teach you guys how to be you, but everybody in here knows how to make a friend. Everybody knows how to come from. And that's when you're connecting with them, you're asking them about their life, and everybody remembers form, right? Family, recreation, orientation, money. You guys remember that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that structure.
I don't remember that.
So form is structure. F is for family or where you're from. O is occupation, how's work. R is recreation. What are you doing for fun these days? And M is like your message. Right? But so form gives you structure of conversation. But everybody knows how to talk to people, right? And I want you guys to really go in with the intention of connecting and building that relationship. Be a friend.
Right.
Friend. And you know what? After you sit down and ask them enough questions about how their life is, guess what? They're going to ask you how your life is. And guess what you're going to do? You know what? I'm glad that you asked. You know, life has been great. Here's my story. You know, I've been in business forever. It's been great. I've had an incredible experience being a business owner. But the problem is with that, I just don't have life or time in my. I don't have time in my life right now, and that's something that I really value for my future, because if I don't have time now, I won't have time later. You know, if I don't have time later, when the heck will I have time? And somebody showed me an opportunity where, one, I can help people, two, a way where I can make, you know, more time and more money. And I'm really, really, really excited about my vision of my future, because I'm surrounded by incredible mentors. I'm making so much incredible, like, new friendships. And I'm just really, really, really excited about my future. I know where I'm going because I have proven leaders. Whatever, just have a conversation.
Whatever it is
with
that
them.
you're excited about, you're genuinely excited
Okay,
about.
you guys know how to have that conversation, right?
Yeah.
And you know, and again, just and maybe as when you're talking to them, maybe they were looking for some of the same things that you were looking for, right? Maybe they're looking for more health. Maybe they're looking for more time or a way to spend time with their kids or a way to have more vacation time or a way to make more money or whatever, right? I mean, we have a vehicle that pretty much is a solution to all avenues of life.
Right? You always give them the back door too. That's always, it makes it less awkward by just saying, hey, by the way, if this isn't for you, you could, you know, we're still friends. I just thought about you.
That's one of the most important things that you can say.
Yeah.
I would love to. This is initially why I really connect. I gave you a phone call, but actually talking to you now seems like you're open. If I was to share, if I was to schedule another time to talk with you, to share what I have as a potential vehicle to help you with what you're looking for, would you really take a look at it? Yeah, great. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you at that time. And then you know what you want to do? When you schedule up that follow-up, you want to talk to them and then just like, hey, look, I'm following up with you to talk to you about that thing. But again, like, how's life? And maybe you might go into this conversation mode and go into that conversation mode. You don't have to shotgun life advantage and shove it down their throat. The more you build and reestablish that relationship, the more and more open they're going to be to life advantage when you share it with them, because now you're coming from a place of genuinity. And that person's going to respect you more because you're spending more quality time establishing that relationship. Remember, nobody's going to do this business with you unless they trust you. You feel me?
Yeah.
Unless you have a relationship with them. I'm not going to be a business partner with a complete stranger. I'm going to be a business partner with somebody that I have an actual relationship with.
Right.
Right? So if you have a relationship or a connection, what makes you think that person is going to move forward with investing some money to be on your team?
Got to somewhat like you.
Huh?
I said they got to somewhat like
you. They have to a little bit like you, right? Maybe you looking or whatever, I don't know. But when you guys follow what I'm saying, we have to backtrack it a little bit. And I think we have this whole idea that we're going to miss the opportunity, and the fastest way to build it is just to shove it down their throat. Really, the fastest way to build this opportunity is to build the relationship and the connection.
Gotta keep it. We gotta keep it kiss.
Kiss.
100%. Otherwise,
Let's kiss.
Gotta kiss.
Keep it.
Keep it simple.
Keep it stupid. Actually, kiss ass. Keep it stupid ass simple. How about that?
And really, that's the best. That's the most simplest way, because after you told them the intention of why you're calling them, then you're coming from a place of your heart, and anybody can speak from a place of their heart. Anybody. There's no sales pitch. What's challenging is you're trying to pitch all this information. It's hard to retain information, but just share your emotion. People are going to connect with that much more. And once people understand that you have a good connection, you're coming from your heart, the information is going to stick a lot more. And you can't say the wrong thing to the right person, especially when you establish that connection with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And keep in mind, just because you go this route, not everybody's going to say yes to you. Right. I'm just saying that people are going to actually respect you a lot more for the process of giving them that good experience. Because the amateur network marketer, they go in for the kill. The professional, they go in for the building of the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
and even if it doesn't pan out, they're gonna think about you how professional, how cool you were, and if the situation changes, they'll always come back with you. And if you ruin that relationship, that's it. It's never going to happen.
Exactly. You didn't burn any bridges. You came from your heart, and you can always come back to them every month. Hey, well, how's life now, right?
So I have a little kind of a question related to this. I met Quinn, you were with me when I met that Lyft driver, and I was talking to her about her daughter in LA.
Mhm.
And I had kind of related to her because her mom was a nurse in CDCR, and I worked at CDCR. And then a little towards the end of the conversation, I had said, you know, it seems like, I forget what I told her, but basically like gave her a compliment and then said, if I had a video or a link that I could send you, would you be interested? And she said, yes, but from that to me actually getting her number and before I sent it to her, I wanted to, you know, find out when she'd be able to watch it and all that stuff. So I never actually sent her the link. I followed up with her, and I'm going to meet with her again. She'll be the person to give me a ride to the airport.
Yes.
And so just to kind of go ahead.
No, yeah, so she's driving to the airport. That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'll get to see her again. I'll get to interact with her again. But because when I initially sent her the text of, you know, it was great meeting you, kind of following up through the network marketing route, she didn't go silent on me, but I never got a response. And then when I hit her up for the ride to the airport, she did respond. So in my mind, I'm thinking I'm going to spend that entire ride just building rapport and building a relationship with her before even bringing it up again. And then I'll use the follow-up once I'm back in California, checking in about her daughter and stuff, like just knowing that it's still a lead, but I haven't killed it, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to push it the ride home and then have her not be interested and never talk to her again.
Yeah. So yeah, when she picks you up again, yeah, relationship building, and then revisit again. Hey, so were you serious when you said you would check out the link that I mentioned before?
Gotcha. Something as simple as that.
Very simple. Again, only if you have that posture, right? Like, hey, I have something that can't be out.
Right.
So
setting it up. Okay.
So stay consistent with this approach of coming from your heart. You're going to get better and better and better. And make sure, you know, just keep in mind that there's a compounding effect in everything that you do.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the first couple of people that you talk to, they're not going to sign up automatically. But over time, guess what? As you start to strengthen the relationship more and more and follow up with them more and more, the more people you do that with, you're going to start a compounding effect of more people joining your business because you're staying and following up with them and establishing that connection in the first place. Okay? So just, you know, 50 people. Try it. 50 people or 100. And over time, they're going to be a part of your business. Promise you.
Not knowing what I know today, I wish I did that.
Okay, I can give you an example because I connected with the Lyft driver that dropped me off at the airport, if you guys would like to hear.
Yeah.
Okay. So this lady picked me up from the airport, and I mentioned that I was at conventions. That's why I wasn't able to explore that much. So she brought it up while we were driving there. So you were here for a convention? And I just talked about they were training people basically to go from employee mindset to entrepreneur mindset. So from that conversation, it led to talking about why she's doing Lyft. And I was just talking about Eric Warrior, right? Like, even though you have your own schedule, you're basically your own boss with Lyft, but you don't want to be doing that for the rest of your life, right? And she was laughing about it. And then she mentioned, you know, yeah, I'm trying to have 7 different streams of income. And I was like, oh, really? Anyway, connection. She hit many, 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 many points for me to really connect with her. And so we exchanged phone numbers. And I said, okay, thank you so much for giving me this ride. I'll probably contact you tomorrow, which is today. And we should definitely connect. And then it's great. And so today, right, I didn't really set a proper time, but I just sent her a text, right, like I said I would. I just said, hey, April, it's Quinn from yesterday. Thank you for your service. It was great meeting you. And I said, when can we touch base again? Again, it's like you can't really say the wrong thing to the right person. She kind of texted me back, right? But she did. So she said, hold on, let me go back to the text. Hope the day has been treating you well. When would be a good time to touch base again? I am 2 hours behind in California. She said, can we talk tomorrow? You pick the time. And I just gave her time slots that I'm free. I'm free in the morning, 10 a.m., which is 12 p.m. your time, or after 2 p.m., which would be 4 o'clock your time. And then she picked it. Noon is great. Look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Have a good night. So don't overthink it.
Yeah.
It's really simple. She could have not texted me back, but she did.
Anybody brave enough to share their why?
Why?
Who's ready to be naked? Basically.
I don't see why it's a big deal to share why.
I don't see why. It's hard to share why.
I think it should be easy. In fact, you know what I mean? You should be able to do it right away on the spot. You know, you gotta get used to sharing your story and what is it that you're doing it for. When I was in the car with the Uber driver on the way to the airport, I started off scared. Like, I pretty much laid it down on him. Got to know this guy. He's like, we're really connecting, and he's like, you know, he said he's always been in network marketing, this and this, and so I kind of just changed up the whole thing because I wasn't pretty much gonna. He would have known like someone trying to prospect them from a mile away. So I just engaged with them, connected with them, and I was like, look, dude, it's like so you're pretty much like you're pretty experienced then, you know, and I was like, so you know how it all works, you know, and it's some weird convention, you know. We pretty much got done with a huge meeting. There was only like 7,000 people there. Pretty much like 80% of the company was there. That's how you know how small the company is. So it's pretty strong, you know. It's something that's building up, you know. And he's like, oh, that's crazy, man. Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, you know, I'm doing it just because, you know, there's certain things that I want to accomplish in life. I want to get my parents out of work. I don't want them to ever have to worry about anything. You know, I'm not going to do it by becoming a doctor or a lawyer. He's like, yeah, no, definitely. I was just going on and on. And I can pretty much share my why right there.
Okay.
And, I don't know, we said a bunch of other things, but my why is to give my family, let my family experience a life that they won't literally ever be able to experience if they follow the same way that they're doing.
I'm the same.
And it's not like they want it. It's not like they're looking for that, but I want it. You know what I mean? And I want it for them. And I want them to not worry about work. I want them to not worry about anything. Never have to worry about nothing. And again, I want my dad to retire 10 years earlier than, you know, than if he were to continue doing the hard labor he's doing.
Cool. Thank you for sharing.
Yep. You're welcome.
That's what I'm doing right now. I want them to really understand why are they doing this business, have that story that they can share.
Everyone's on their phone now texting.
I don't want
So if you guys want to do that, I was
Yeah.
texting in and out of the meeting too, just texting random people that came up to my mind during this meeting.
I have another example / question-ish. So I like the what you said, like, you know, if you're interested, do you have time to watch that video I was telling you about for the Uber driver, so I can use that with her? There was another guy that I met here at the hostel. He's a little bit older, and he is working at the Capitol.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of was able to build some rapport with him because we both kind of work in government, and I didn't so much go like this. It was kind of weird because I'm new to the whole cold market thing. So I was more just getting to know him to see, you know, using form to see if there was a need there that I could maybe approach him on. But, you know, in a way, we kind of passively joked about he's a cyclist because he's getting older and he's gaining weight. And he said, and I can only do something about one of those. And he was talking about gaining weight because there's all this weight loss stuff. And I made a joke in passing saying, well, you know, science today is really trying to kind of stop us from aging, if you haven't heard. Mm-hmm. And it went from there to, yeah, check out, like, are you familiar with ABC Video? This is kind of old, but it's pretty interesting. And then I tried to, the LV share, like, I don't know how to get that link to send via text. It's literally just for Facebook at this point.
Yeah.
I gave him like my website link, which is our whatever username / LifeVantage
Yes.
or lifevantage.com.
Mhm.
And then I sent him a link for just the 5-minute ABC video.
Mhm.
Like, just kind of sent those, and then I had to run to get on the call with Michelle. And so I'm like, I have his number, and I plan to follow up and be like, hey, did you watch that video? And then kind of follow it that route. But I don't think I need to build really any more rapport with him. I don't know how, like, because I went that route, like, what do you think of as far as next steps?
What was the last step? So did you,
So I sent him a link because I brought up the video as almost in passing, like, science is taking off. We kind of had that whole conversation about how technology is taking over.
mhm.
Like, this came out 10 years ago. It's a little bit of an older video, but you should see this report on this product. So I didn't really share the opportunity at all. I'm thinking, if anything, I would probably approach him as more of a
Like, check this out.
consumer.
Yeah.
Like, he would probably be somebody that would be interested in buying it.
Uh-huh.
So do I just stick with that because that's what I think?
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. So share it, right? Because you're just naturally sharing it because you guys were talking about health.
Right.
And then from there, because it's product forward, you would just ask him the question, right? And since you're going with ABC, we always show the proof afterwards, whether it's through somebody else or you're guiding them through Google Scholar. Do you know how to do that yet, Teresa?
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. So yeah, and so if he's interested, he'll probably be like, okay, where can I get this? And then there you can
Right.
say, the reason why I left to Nashville is I'm actually with the company and we're learning how to share this effectively and build a network with this company.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I was like,
Honestly, if it's that way, I would just, for me, I see myself saying something like, so I don't know if you're looking for any other means of income, but this is a huge opportunity because nobody knows about this right now.
Gotcha.
So it's completely okay if you're not, but because we're talking about health, you know, I can help you connect with a company, get this product.
Gotcha. I don't know if you're looking for another form of income. It may not be for you.
Right? I shared this with you. We were on the topic of health.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is something that you wouldn't be on after learning what it is. I can help you connect with a company to ship it to you. And again, and nobody knows about this, so I don't know if you see the vision of how huge this is, but that could be for another conversation. I can set up another meeting with someone that can explain that. I'm just the messenger. All I do for the company is I just educate people.
Create that build up, yeah.
And that's it. Did that help?
Yeah, no, thank you. That gave me some options.
Cool.
Because you never know how the conversation's going to go. So it's nice to have, like,
exactly
ideas of what you could say when it comes up. I'll be more prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to know how I break the ice with older people?
No.
Oh, wow. Hey, fine with me. Fine with me. Who said that, Teresa? I'm not going to your baby shower.
Oh.
Just kidding.
How do you break it?
How do you break the ice?
Yeah, I was kidding.
Oh, finally, when I talk to them and I'm communicating, it's a genuine relationship. And then they hear that I'm just so like, who the hell's this kid? Like trying to tell me this and this, and he knows this and that. Damn, like he's that young. I pretty much think that they're thinking that because they're like, damn, you know. I pretty much say, look, you may think it's a little weird that someone as young as myself is, you know, pretty much talking like this or coming off this way or thinking is, you know, and then that's every time I've said that, and because I always say, like, you may think it's a little off, you know, for someone like myself to be this talking a certain way about a business or whatever, but I'm really unbelievably driven. They're like, no, not even, man. You know,
Oh, I love that.
People are like, people are really, you know, there's a lot of people that are really stepping up these days. Every time I've said that, I get the same response.
Okay.
I get the same response, and you should kind of just break the ice, kind of let them know, like, look, seriously, like, I don't think I've met anyone that's as driven or motivated as I am at my age, or even, you know, and they're kind of like, they kind of give you that respect, you know.
No, yeah, most definitely. I can totally relate to that because what I've noticed is that older people really enjoy. They naturally want to mentor younger people. So whenever they come across someone who's young and ambitious and driven, like you're saying, they naturally want to support that person.
Yep.
Exactly.
So that's a great comment that you just said.
I mean, it's like, I mean, I don't want to say like it's 100% true, but all the older people that will hear from us, you know damn well they're gonna be like, what the hell, you know, this freaking kid trying to sell me or something.
Yeah, I mean, look when we go to the event, the people are like, oh my gosh, you're so young, and they're so supportive of us.
But I don't want to say everybody's like that, but you know, most of the time I would say it's, you know, older people are just I don't know. Yeah, you know, just break that.
Okay, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, for sure. It really does help, guys. And
remember from and remember from the millennial event, they were like, don't let your age, and if anything, you'll probably surprise them. The way that you're postured, if anything, they'll be like surprised, and you stand out from the other younger people. So they'll most likely, you know, at least give you that chance to just give a listen, right?
Well, I like the way you guys know, what's his name? Jeff or Birdie. I don't know if you guys see any of his videos, but Eric Roy was interviewing him, and you know.
Oh, the millennial millionaire or whatever.
Well, he's just he at 24 is when he decided to go full time, and you know, now he's like one of the most, you know, respected people in the industry. He's generated like $70 million in network marketing, juice it up. But he's a mentor of Eric Worre.
Yeah.
Anyways, he said, you know, Eric Worre asked him, hey, did you let your age, did it suck that, you know, basically, this is what he said, basically, like, did it suck that you were like 20 something, you're going out there and talking to older people and this and that? He's like, no, man. He's like, I use my age as an advantage because it kind of helped me just to go up to somebody and be like, hey, you know, I'm starting a business. You know, I'm fresh into it. You know, I don't know too much about it, but I love your input on it. You know, it means a lot to me. You know, blah blah blah. You know,
that's the indirect. Yeah, the indirect invite. Eric Worre.
Exactly. You know, kind of okay. He's like you said. He's like if anything, it wasn't. I use it as an advantage because it's a good way for someone older, because obviously they're gonna be like, oh, this kid wants my advice. Awesome. Yeah, I'll hear him out. And then all of a sudden they hear about the opportunity and the product or whatever, and then they're like, what the hell was this about? You know, that's like an easy way in.
Yeah. So that's an indirect way with the older generation. It's also in GoPro if you guys have it.
Oh no.
It's actually it's in GoPro. It's the indirect way.
Yeah.
So asking someone that you look up to for their feedback in a business that you're doing. And that would count as exposure because you're showing it to them.
Exactly.
Okay. I think we close off. Yeah, everyone's on their phone now. They're in the zone. Everyone kind of like just left, and now they're prospecting and texting people right now. So to review, any last announcements you guys want to say? So the focus is right now is your personal goals for each week, right? And it depends on how fast, right? If you want to find 5 leaders, you need to talk to 50 to 70 people. So how many people do you want to expose a week? Or how many people like have that day and time each day or once a week to just massive action of just texting a whole bunch of people, and that will set up for your week. Upcoming events. Well, Eric was mentioning every first Saturday to build it to a presentation, but every second Saturday we have like a recognition event. and every third Saturday is Premier School, except for June. I wanted to mention this. June, they have the cruise going on and an elite retreat thing going on, so it's pushed to the last Saturday for June.
Okay.
Every third Saturday is Premier School except for June. Did I say that right? Every third Saturday is Premier School except for June. It's on the 4th Saturday. All right?
Yes.
So your tools is ABC, 3-Way, Google Scholar, or June. And Zoom. Sorry. And I want to show you guys something really quick. Michelle showed me this. I love this. I'm going to share my screen. You guys see my screen, yes?
Hold on one second. Not yet. There it is. Yeah.
So Michelle, after they say see ABC before you take them to Google Scholar, you can go here. You guys see my link? I'm going to lifevantage.com. God, it's so crowded. Look at all this. This is all LifeVantage stuff on my tabs. Okay. Sorry, it's being slow. Let me just exit some of this stuff out. Oh, yeah, I wanted to go through qualifying for Pro 3.
Yeah, do that.
So very important for Pro 3. Hold on, let me just show you guys this so I don't get scattered brain.
Okay.
So after they have watched ABC, before you take them to Google Scholar, you can have them read this. So you go to products, right? Hold on. Oh, they changed the website. Hold on, sorry. They totally
check out your.
this. There was a chart where it shows 1 to 1 and 1 to 1 million, so they understand what this is. Oh, maybe it's under science. Here we go. Yes. Wait, no, just kidding. They changed it, so.
Oh, yeah. Good thing we got on this call because I was close to quitting my job.
Oh my
God.
What? Oscar.
What?
I was watching that that video of Eric Worre interviewing that 26-year-old millionaire.
Uh-huh.
And I was super motivated and I almost quit my job.
Like right away. Yeah, when they asked me to become a manager, I almost got motivated to quit my job.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they did?
Uh-huh.
They keep asking, and so this time they asked for real, and we got somebody to quit right away, and so I'm managing now. It's annoying.
Hey, cool. Now I'm gonna be like 30 minutes late.
And I'm gonna write you up. So you can quit sooner.
I know, right? Hey, lay me off so I can get some unemployment.
Wow, fuck you, Beach. I'm your manager now.
Oh man.
This is an amazing example of how you guys work together.
Oh yeah, this is.
Never mind, you guys. I can't find it.
Quinn, you're playing with emotions.
What did you say? Just playing with your emotions.
Quinn, you're
I'm so sorry. No, it used to be here. And
How to buy.
how to buy?
Yeah.
Oh, how to buy. See? So it's telling you have to go through the person who's sharing it with you.
Oh shoot, you can't buy it from the regular website anymore.
Yep, you got to get it from
You have
somebody.
to go through your distributor. That's why it's attached. That's what they said.
What happens if you click shop at the top?
Yeah, then they'll get to buy it, and then they need your ID number.
What a tip.
So that's a good thing, right? So you're not getting any people buying it and not being it linked to you.
I was gonna ask, who has access to the new ABC video? I haven't been able to watch it because my stupid share thing doesn't work.
It's just
Mine neither.
ABC, but it's in 5 minutes.
Condensed.
It's condensed.
Oh, it's not. It's not like a new video.
No.
I was excited, and now I'm not.
I thought it was going to be a new video too, but
I thought, yeah.
but what's cool is that they have that option after you watch ABC. They have the option if they want to learn more. It takes them to the Washington State study.
All right.
Yeah.
I know you. There's a couple people that were saying that they thought, and were expecting that you can text message people.
Mm-hmm.
So what you can do is you can put a Facebook post and then
And
go to
get the
Facebook and take the URL and then text it to people.
You guys hear that?
Have you tried it?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys hear
What
that?
was that? I didn't hear that.
What was that?
But for me and Oscar, where it's not working for us to post on our Facebook, we're like stuck for the second until they get some bugs worked out.
Yes. So then one thing you can do is when you post it on Facebook, you can get the URL. You know how you can get the URL from things that people post on Facebook? You can take that and send it as a text, and it'll do the same thing.
It won't let us post to Facebook.
Yeah, it's not allowing us to post it.
On Facebook?
Oh,
Right.
Huh.
Did you guys link that?
People were able to do it.
You gotta
link it,
press the arrow down.
Oh, you got to link it with your Facebook.
Yeah.
It is.
Are you sure?
And press the arrow
Now you don't act like I'm stupid. Yes, it is.
I don't know. Or you can contact Ryan Goodwin. Remember, we could text Ruckus or something.
Yeah.
Ruckus to whatever.
I'm reaching out as soon as I get home. So it's a little funky. So I'm hoping it'll work. I think I got it to work one time, but it's like weird,
Oh, mine never worked.
glitchy.
Yeah. Yes, it's going to be in Elk Grove. It's at 10 a.m.
What's in Elk Grove at 10 a.m.?
For Millennial, it's going to be in Elk Grove.
It's not gonna be evening event? Oh.
No, it's going to be in the morning.
That's funny about that.
Yeah, I know. I want to make that announcement. It's going to be at the Holiday Inn Express. I'm waiting for Claudia to extra confirm with me.
No problem.
But that is kind of the hotel we set. I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like a tentative place. I can
Yeah.
like invite her,
Honey, can you go over dates one more time?
Yes. So, March 12th,
Uh-huh.
10 a.m. is the Millennial Recognition event. If any of you guys went to Pro 3, you guys are obviously automatically on the panel.
When do we need to be Pro 3 by?
Just any time before that date.
If I get it March 11th, I'm on the panel.
So in 2 weeks.
We have 2 weeks to hit Pro 3 to be on the panel.
Yep.
Consider it done.
So very important, you guys. Pro 3, I just learned this today. If you guys go to LifeVantage, and you guys go all the way down, compensation plan highlights. Can you guys still see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, very important. You see this? Pro 1, 2, all the way to Pro 10?
Yeah.
There's certain qualifications. So Pro 1, 1,000, right? It's a volume of 1,000, and that can come from one leg. Like from one business partner, right? Like one leg.
Can't it come from yourself too? Like if I...
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. A mixture of you and your organization, 1,000. It's really simple. Pro 2, it could come from at least one leg or anything, 2,500. Pro 3, you see how it's a number 2?
Mm-hmm.
So if you take 5,000 and you take 80% of that, from one leg, it needs to have 4,000. And a collective from all of your other legs, it needs to be at 1,000. So that
Pro 3.
does that make sense? So 2 legs need to equal to 5,000, but 80% of it needs to come from one leg.
Wait, Jacob.
No, couldn't it be? It could be 50-50. Like you could have 2,500 and 2,500. It's more just saying all 5,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. You, Teresa, you the best scenario would be 5,000 split up in 5 different legs. But what they're saying is you can count 4,000 from one leg.